Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Fox, a Cessna flight training device that I built right here at home. Welcome back to the channel. It is July the 9th, 2024. I hope you're all doing well and safe. We are 1 minute late for the briefing for tonight's event. So let's jump right over to the Virtual USA Flying Club Discord and catch their briefing.
I don't see anybody so far. However, if they don't come on, we'll just use the tower frequency as a CTAF and depart VFR. Now the four fields that you can visit are kind of all in this pattern. How you want to navigate there would be up to you. Hopefully VFR, as looking at the radar, there does appear to be a line of storms between St. Paul and the destination area. So you may have to dodge some cells or set your sim weather to VFR if it gets too bad. So I guess that will be up to you to decide. The departure from St. Paul, the only thing to really take note of is that it does lie under the Minneapolis Class Bravo airspace. So just be aware of the different bases of the shelves as you depart. Northeast is probably the easiest way to go. That I was identifying Bayport, Minnesota, so you can still visit Bayport if you desire. But following the St. Croix River is an easy landmark that can take you all the way up to the destination area. Just a note for the CTAF frequencies, 3 of the fields use 122.9, the Solon Springs, Voyager Village, and Nest of Eagles, and Sawyer County Hayward is 122.8. And in the briefing, we did note that there are some scenery packages that hopefully you would have had a chance to install if you, depending on the simulator that you're using, Microsoft, or want to give a special thanks to Michael Minook for making the fields in X-Plane 12. So I know it takes a lot of time to put those together, so I wanted to give him a shout out for thanks on that.
Hey, that's me.
Beyond that, so as far as everything else should be in the document. I don't know if, Mike, you have any other things you'd like to say other than flight plans. I think we generally want to make one of those VFR flight plans if you can. But I can open up for if there's any questions or other comments that people have.
Yeah, real quick, please do file a VFR flight plan through the VATSIM flight plan filing, just in case ATC does come on, because I know they're not on yet, but that way they at least know what we're doing. In terms of the Class Bravo, since there currently is no ATC right now, then it really doesn't make any difference, obviously. But if they do come on, just be aware if you're in the Bravo, you're going to have to call up whoever it is if they're controlling it and get a Bravo clearance. And then also just make sure to mark yourself for attendance after you finish flying. So don't do it while you're still got legs left. When you're done with all of your flying in the vacation in the Upper Midwest temporary channel, you can put the required information that you need for attendance. And that's all I've got. Happy picking through the weather.
And just for simplicity's sake, I would suggest, it looks like the winds are calm right now. So I think if we depart runway 14, it probably gives people the shortest taxi.
We'll all agree then that we'll use runway 14 at St. Paul in lieu of the fact that there is no ATC currently, and the CTAF frequency at St. Paul will be 119.1.
Sparky Pilot, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're well.
I believe you're hot mic'd, Michael Minook.
My bad.
All right, so have fun and let me know if you have any other questions.
Ben, thanks for your
Push to talk. There we go.
The briefing and the briefing document and the creativity in the event and bringing it to the club. It was fun working with you and Mike Minnick to help get this going. So thank you again for your hard work.
My pleasure.
Just doing what I can. Appreciate it. Alright. Let's disconnect out of here. Let's close this out. Let's bring this back up here. Kind of short, sweet, and to the point briefing there. Again, this is an event with the Virtual USA Flying Club. Doing some prop hops up here in the Wisconsin area, and Sparky Pilot says she has a lot of family up there. Outstanding. We are going to be departing from St. Louis downtown, or St. Paul downtown, Holman Field, Sierra Tango Papa, residing just under the Class Bravo shelf of, is that Minneapolis? So we got to keep that in mind. 2,300 feet in field elevation at St. Paul is 700 feet, so we'll be able to stay underneath that Bravo without a problem. That is the only airport that I left untouched for this event. The remaining 4 fields that we're going to fly into with our 172 today, I have completely reworked for X-Plane 12 for this event. Our first stop is going to be Voyager Village Airstrip. This one has a unique approach over sort of a golf course area, so that's kind of interesting. It's a decently long runway, so don't let the golf course fool you. You got 3,100 feet to work with, but it is right in the middle of a golf course, so it's even going to be kind of a first for me to fly into something like that. The next airport we're going to stop in is a grass strip called Nest of Eagles. I don't know a whole lot about this airport other than it's a grass strip right around, I want to say this one was 2,500 feet long. 3,500 feet. Okay, so that's a decently grass runway too. I haven't flown into any of these airports yet since I developed the scenery, so hopefully everything works well. Next stop after Nest of Eagles is going to be Sawyer County, uncontrolled field. It does have instrument approach capabilities here should we need it. Hopefully the weather remains somewhat VFR, if not marginal VFR. And then we'll head up here to Salon Springs Municipal for our last stop. So, and this is another uncontrolled field. So these, other than our departure, all of the airports we're going to are all brand new airports for X-Plane 12. Nobody has seen them yet. So I'm kind of excited to hit each and every one of these, time permitting. As long as we're able to go mostly straight and we don't have to dodge, duck, dip, dive, or dodge around storm clouds or weather, we've got about 132 nautical miles. Relatively calm headwind most of the way. 3 knots. That's not terrible. But it is still a headwind, so it's going to add a bit of time. I think the route that I have planned out here is going to be the most logical route for us to hit them all. If I head to Nest of Eagles first, 1 Hotel 9, heading to Voyager Village is almost kind of a backtrack before we can get over to Sawyer County. So it's kind of like a Big Dipper type of shape. But that's the plan. Time permitting should be hour and 30 minutes total for our total flight time. I don't plan to spend a whole lot of time on the ground at either one of these airports, but I do want to at least make sure that they are all landable. So that being said, I do have to apologize. One of our cameras is off. It's the right view camera, so that one's gonna be kind of dead. But everything else seems to be working currently. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to diagnose what's going on with the camera before the event started. So I think we're ready to head to the plane. We'll get things fired up, walk around, make sure everything's working, and see if we can get a departure. Actually, we're departing out of an uncontrolled. Okay, it's a Delta, so we'll get a we'll takeoff clearance, taxi and takeoff clearance out of St. Paul downtown. Preferably stay under the Bravo shelf, and yeah. Sorry for the quick and crude pre-flight. Normally we would discuss these airports more in depth, but I ran into some time delays this evening trying to get everything going. But Voyager Village Airstrip field elevation is 10,020 feet, 3,500 foot long runway, and it is northeast southwest. Nest of Eagles is 3,600 feet, field elevation is 1,115. It has a north-south runway. Sawyer County, field elevation 1,216, 5,000 foot runway is the longest runway available there, and it is almost kind of north-south. Yeah, they're both kind of north-south. I'm going to challenge myself to hit this little teeny tiny grass strip. It's about 1,000 feet long at Sawyer County. If that doesn't work out, then we'll take the big runway there. Then our final stop is going to be Salon Springs, field elevation 1102. Longest runway available is 3,100 feet. Okay, now let's head to the plane and get things going. I'll see you over there in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for coming in. Alright, hello everyone and welcome aboard Felicity. My name is Michael. I will be your pilot today as we navigate through the Wisconsin area. I need to take care of a couple things just real quick here. Okay, there's that. Okay. Alright, let me start up the flight controls and we'll connect to VATSIM, and then we will file a VFR flight plan. Okay, that's running. Instruments are functional. Alright. Alright. I think we're ready to get some lights and switches on. Master, beacon, landing, taxi, nav, strobe, pitot heat. Let's get our flaps down. And that's not good. Why is that? Something is really tanking our frame rates currently. Is that VATSIM doing this? Well, that's not good. Is that the clouds doing this? Let me just check something here. Let's go. Let's clear skies and see what that does. No, so that's not weather related. Well, I may have to restart X-Plane. Just make sure there's nothing weird going on in the background. And I don't see anything. Okay. Well, 20 FPS is not going to keep us connected to VATSIM for very long. So, I think I might have to just do a full restart. When I first powered the system on today, it was asking me about Windows 11 and asking me a bunch of questions, and I think some sort of Microsoft update might have did something in this current session. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a full restart here. Let's go ahead and exit out of X-Plane. KW for Life, hello, welcome. Sorry you caught us at some technical difficulties here. And then I'm just going to do a full system restart here. Hope you are doing well. Good evening as yourself. Wouldn't be a stream without a glitch. Everybody gets them. That is correct. Sometimes it just happens at the most inopportune times. Alright. Let's exit out of that. Let's try this again. I do appreciate everyone's patience as we have to reboot X-Plane here. And then once we're loaded back into the simulator, I'm going to have to step out and reset a couple things on the network PC since it's a new X-Plane connection. Okay, resume last flight. X-Plane 12 is now 12.1.0 is a release candidate. So that's exciting. Certainly has come a long way. Okay, that looks a lot better. We're back up where we need to be. I'm just gonna duplicate exactly what I did previously, just to make sure this isn't a new symptom. Okay, we started up the flight controls, and then we will connect to VATSIM. Okay, we're connected to VATSIM. FPS is still where it needs to be. Let's bring in the live weather. And we'll do that with the X-Plane instructor station here. Weather, real weather on. Is that the correct real weather? Real weather download on. Okay. Let's track today's date in July 9th. Okay, well, everything seems to be where it needs to be now, so that's good there. That's good there, connected to VATSIM. I just need to step out real quick and reset the connection for the gauges, and I'll be right back. Alright, so sorry about that, and looks like weather finally updated. That's kind of the weather I was expecting to see. Okay, we were doing pre-flight. Let's get master, beacon, landing, taxi, nav light, strobe light, pitot heat, and flaps down. Excuse me. We'll start with our baggage door, and that is secure there. Left rudder cable's tight. Elevator, rudder free and correct. Beacon and anti-collision light are working. Right rudder cable's tight. BOR and nav antennas are in place. Right flap is tight. Right aileron's free and correct. Strobe on the right with a green nav light is working. Right main looks good. The front main and strut look good. Exhaust is secure. Prop and spinner both look good there. Static source is free and clear. Pitot tube is warm to the touch, so we can get those loads off of there. Stall horn, taxi light, and landing light are all working, so we can get those loads off. Strobe on the left with a red nav light is we can get those loads off since they're working. Left aileron is free and correct. Left flap is tight. Left main looks good, and our fuel caps are installed and streamlined. So everything looks good there. Let's get this master switch back off for now. Make sure we didn't miss anything on our walk around, and I don't think so. Everything looks good. Tack time is 152.3. Alternate static air is off. And we kind of flew through a lot of that stuff. But we are on our startup checklist now. This is the stuff we don't really want to fly through. Let me get my seat scooted up just a little bit so I can reach the flight controls. Avionics are off, autopilot's off, carb heat is off. Mixture needs to go full rich. Throttle is slight. Let's get 3 on the primer. 1, 2, 3. Primer's in and locked. Okay. Master's gonna go on. Beacon's still on from our pre-flight. And clear prop. We are clearing the left. Clear on the right. Clear front. And mags to start. Here we go. Brakes on. Okay, we do have engine rotation. RPM is in the green, or RPM is there, and oil pressure is in the green. Let's get our taxi and light on so that we can be seen here. And that completes our startup checklist, which moves us right along to our pre-taxi checklist. Seat belts, yeah, let's get those on. Flap's gonna go up. Avionics on. Okay. ATIS. AWAS. Let's see if we have any sort of online weather information. Okay, Toronto, Denver, Cleveland. Okay, nope. We're gonna be uncontrolled here. CTAP is 119.1. Weather 118.35.
St. Paul downtown, home and field. Information, Yankee 2120 Zulu special. wind calm. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions view at 200. Scattered at 11,500. Temperature 26. Dew point 16. Altimeter 2991. Arriving runways 1413. Departing runways 1413. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Yankee.
2991. Let's confirm. Let's see. So Minneapolis approach or Minneapolis Center would cover us, and doesn't look like either one of those are online currently. Okay, so we are on the correct CTAP channel, 119.1. St. Paul traffic, November 033 Foxtrot at the East GA ramp. Going to be taxiing to runway 14 via Echo St. Paul. Okay, startup checklist, pre-taxi, flaps are up, altimeter set, transponder is, let's get that set to altimeter mode. ADSB is tied into our nav lights. Let's get nav lights on there. Radio, seemed like it was working. Taxi light was good. Brakes we'll test in a minute. Altitude and turn coordinated we'll test on the roll. Let's go ahead and set our heading indicator to compass. He said quality stream. Jet Pilot Cinnamon, thank you so much for coming in and for your subscription to the channel over a year, 14 months. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Your continued support does mean a lot. Okay, runway 14 is going to be that way. Echo's right here. Let's do one more thing and file a VFR flight plan on the VATSIM network. Oh, there it is. Call sign November 8033 Foxtrot. We are VFR type 172. Lightweight category. We do have GPS that gives us slant golf. Departure is Kilo Sierra Tango Papa. Off block time we'll just say 0040. Altitude, let's take a quick look at elevation figures. East, okay, 3,500 feet it is. Sounds good to me. Airspeed probably 100 knots or so. Arrival in this one is Kilo Oscar Lima Golf, is that correct? I should know, I did the airport for it. Oscar Lima Golf, Salon Springs. That'll be our final. En route time, I'm going to say maybe an hour and 30 minutes. Fuel endurance. Let's go ahead and fill up both wings right now, and that gives us 4 hours of fuel with you and I on board. Route details, we are 9 Whiskey November 2, and then 1 Hotel 9
Comanche 7832 Papa, departing runway 14
Hotel Yankee Romeo.
Eastbound departure off the left crosswind. St. Paul downtown traffic.
Remarks, I like to put a Twitch channel name. tinyurl.com/join virtual USA Flying Club Discord. Thank you. Okay. Fuel time must be filed 4 characters. 4 hours fuel. Flight plan is filed. And okay, there's an exit on the Echo right over there. Park and break off. I bet once we get out of this downtown Minneapolis area that FPS will jump back up as well. It's a pretty populated area. Let's double check. Alright, ground movement's on us. We made our taxi call. Gonna hang out here on the Echo until we get to runway 14. We'll go down here and we'll do a run up, get that out of the way.
7832 Papa is on the left. Downwind for runway 14, departing VFR to the east. Last call, St. Paul.
Runway looks clear. 14 final approach looks clear. We'll get across this ILS line and we'll do a run up. Let me point towards approach.
Approaching
there.
runway 14.
I like to keep an eye on the approach side of my departing runway just for any sort of traffic that may be coming in. Alright, let's grab our checklist here. What's on our run-up checklist? Brakes are on, fuel is on both, trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls, we are down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator and rudder are free and correct. Okay, carpeet's off, primer's in and locked. 1600 on the tack. Left mag, there's an RPM drop. Let's get back to both. Right mag, there's an RPM drop. Back to both. Suctions in the green, oil pressure, oil temperature look good. Got good fuel flow. Let's get carpet on. There's a drop. Let's bring that power back with that carpet on. Make sure she'll stay idling. Man, I really gotta fix that short there. Alright, run-up checklist is complete. I'm gonna just check something here because I want to check my control settings just real quick. Joystick. Throttle prop mixture. try that. We're gonna make a left crosswind as well. St. Paul traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 14 for straight out departure, St. Paul. Technically, not really supposed to. I mean, I was taught you to
approaching runway 14.
either departing
Entered
straight
runway
out
14, 6,300 feet
straight
remaining.
out and then 45 degrees off to the left. That's just how I was always taught. So I don't really like to depart on a downwind or on a crosswind like I'm in a pattern, or depart the pattern like that, but we'll fly straight out and then we'll turn. Okay, let's grab that center line. We got this displace threshold, and that does not affect our takeoff roll. That's just for landing purposes. But we've got full power, rudder to maintain center. Airspeed comes alive, 60 miles per hour, and she's ready to go. Alright, let's just let her fly. And we're up, positive rate. Stay over the runway, Michael. And we'll climb out of VY. VY and the 172 I fly in real life is about 80 miles per hour, but one thing I don't like about that, especially on the climb out, is I can't really see the horizon being so close to the airport, so I kind of do like a 90 mile per hour climb. It gives me a bit better view of the horizon. But we're still pretty much over the runway. I do want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out for a little bit this evening.
Class Bravo above.
Class Bravo above. And what is that shelf here? 2,300 feet. Alright, so we're going to hang out here maybe about 2,000 feet. Okay, I'm going to lift my left wing. Looks clear. Now we'll go ahead and take it 45 degrees to the left. And that's it. I mean, I don't have to say anything else to the traffic around me. I don't have to tell them that I'm departing the area. I don't have to say last call. Some people do, but you don't have to. I think I'm going to be taking my switch panel apart here soon. The problem with these type of rocker switches, you use them so much and then the contacts start to wear out. I might replace it with a more of a heavy duty toggle. Alright, let me lift my left wing. That looks clear. We'll roll kind of into a wide downwind. We're not technically downwind in the pattern. We're a ways away from the airport environment for a downwind, but a downwind, quote unquote, is going to kind of put us on course. Voyager Village is going to be our first stop. Runway 0422, left traffic. Field elevation is 1020, pattern's going to be 2020. is a... If we follow that river up, I don't think we're going to have time to hit all the fields I want to hit today. So we're going to go direct. And then that will ensure that we're able to hit all the airports that we want to hit. Because with the exception of the airport that we just departed out of, these 4 airports are all brand new that we're going to go see. Okay, this next shelf is 4,000 feet. But I think if we go much higher, we're going to hit that cloud layer.
St. Paul, November 717, go, taxiing via Alpha to runway 144 north departure, St. Paul.
Let's see, is that right side camera still down? Yep, it's still down. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's going on. I'm gonna have to dig into that at some point soon. Interesting. I think I had a bit of a vacuum issue there momentarily. My vertical speed indicator was not reflecting my electronic attitude indicator. Okay, ground speed right now is 105 knots, so actually doing a little bit better than I was anticipating us being able to do today. Engine RPM 2400, suction's in the green. Yeah. Oil pressure, oil temperature look good. We are charging. Altitude's 2300 feet. Clouds look to be maybe 4,000, if not a little bit lower. Let's go ahead and monitor VATSIM Unicom now, 122.8. We're just going to monitor that.
Bravo Sierra 192, Bravo Sierra, 5 mile final for 17.
We've also got some X chatter going on that same Unicom frequency. Simmonsdad Municipal. Kilo Oscar Echo Oscar.
We're on a 4 mile final for 17.
We'll try and use that as a landmark. Because we should be flying almost directly over that airport. There is some special use airspace there that we need to be aware of as we're overflying that field. We see that glider symbol there. There is some glider traffic that is perhaps in the area. So we need to be vigilant about keeping an eye out for those gliders. They will always have right of way over my aircraft.
For traffic, moving 5 to southwest, moving on level 45 from left downwind, number 35.
Ew. Now that some weather's coming in, huh? Okay, that body of water checks out. You can see that here on our sectional, that larger body of water off to the left.
Left downwind, runway 35.
So this Oscar Echo Oscar Airport should be almost off of our nose here. In fact, let's just, was that lightning? That was lightning, wasn't it? We should not be flying in lightning. It may get a little bit bumpy. I am going to ask that you snug your seatbelt up. Tell you what, let's get guard on the standby just in case.
Traffic, Piper Archer is about 20 miles south, level 5,500 feet, inbound for runway 26. Traffic Warrior 32 Juliet at turn 1 for Young Eagles 1.
What's the frequency, Unicom frequency for our next field? 122.9. Let's go ahead and get that set in here.
Traffic, Skyhawk 53996, left base, runway 32.
We're 10 miles south of that airport. Actually, a little bit farther than I thought we were initially.
Loud and clear.
Going to quickly jump into the Flying Club Discord server just to hang out in the chat room.
Rush City traffic, Skyhawk November 5271 November will be taxiing runway 34. Rush City.
It's so embarrassing sometimes. I forget that I have voice activity set on my Discord. Happened even earlier this evening. I gotta be vigilant about ensuring that's set to push to talk whenever I join in on an event briefing. However, when I'm moderating the X-Plane official Discord and some of those voice chats, I have to keep that voice activity going, or else I'm constantly holding that button down sometimes. Okay, I think I have that field in sight. Runways 2810. Oh, that can't be it. This must be a road. Not even the right direction. Speaking of direction, let's double check our heading indicator to compass, because we know how it likes to drift because it's old and lazy. Kinda like me. Well, not the lazy part. Actually, probably not even so much the old part, although I do feel it some days. Not as old as the airplane, I can tell you that much. There is a small grass strip at this airport as well. Low Olmsted Municipal.
Traffic, Manager 124, my Charlie, joining a left downwind for runway 143.
I can't tell if that's it or not. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Alright, let's go test out this grass strip, shall we? CTAP, yep. Low Olmsted traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, 5 miles, correction, 2 miles south. Gonna be making a straight in, touch and go, runway 04, Low Olmsted. Well, not exactly straight in. We're gonna pull some power back, gonna hit that carpet on. What are we at? 2,700 feet. That field is at 900 feet. So we're gonna just kinda put this little bit of a spiral down in there. Okay, runway's in sight.
Phone Spring traffic, Manager 124, my Charlie, left space, runway 1, Phone Spring.
1800. We're gonna kind of roll from our left base to a final real quick.
Traffic major 124 by Charlie final runway 145.
Alright, there's the field. There's the runway. Oh, that's
Rush
perfect.
City traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November, be departing runway 34 with a right crosswind departure, Rush City
1
traffic.
mile final runway 04 at Kilo Oscar Echo Oscar. Warning, airport not in current route.
Yeah, but that was perfect spiral down there.
500.
Approach speed 75 miles per
Traffic,
hour.
helicopter 11816 is 10 miles
Flaps
south
10.
of the field, 2,000 feet inbound, Salon Springs.
We weren't intending on checking this airport out, but we're gonna do it since we're here. Low Simonstad Municipal, November 8033 Foxtrot, final approach 04, touch and go.
Free traffic, make sure 124 Mike Charlie is clear, the runway is
Yeah, short, isn't it? Just slip it on in.
Baggage traffic, Centurion, November
Just
824 X-ray,
slip it on in
coming
there.
from the west, it's gonna cross the field for left downwind, runway 04.
Transition. Full power, carpet off, prepare for that bubble up. We got those flaps in a little bit.
Rush City traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November is right crosswind for runway 34 at Rush City. We'll be climbing 2,500 feet and we will be continuing eastbound to the St. Croix River and following to the northeast. Rush City traffic. Baggage traffic, Centurion 824 X-ray, turning downwind. Or left downwind runway 22, Viagra traffic.
Alright, let's take these flaps out. You gotta be.
To approach the helipad from the eastern side of the field will remain clear of the traffic pattern. Salon Springs.
One may not think so, but a touch and go.
Charlie Foxtrot back to Alpha. Helicopter will be at 2 miles behind. Helicopter continuing eastbound to helipad.
A touch and go can be very dangerous if you're not prepared for how your aircraft responds to the touch and go.
Sullivan traffic, November 3232 X-ray, right downwind left for runway 19, Sullivan traffic.
If you're not careful, if you're not ready for it, you hit that power in, because generally you have flaps in already because you're coming in for a landing. So you hit that power, that you're just going to want to kind of rocket ship you up. But if it happens too quickly, you're not going to have enough airspeed, and
Traffic,
to which you could very potentially, stall that aircraft out, and you're already low to the ground because you just did a touch and go. And I've experienced this, and I use the V of my hand, just to hold that pressure on that yoke, because I know that she's going to want to pop up at any point in time. But I don't want to grip the yoke to where, when I feel that pressure, it, puts an inadvertent, turn in. That's not necessarily what I want either. So I just use the V of my hand to keep that forward pressure in on the elevator, and it seems to work out pretty decently.
Viagra traffic, Centurion 94 X-ray, flying on runway 22, Viagra traffic.
2,500 feet. We probably ought to climb up just a little bit, huh? Close to maybe 3,000. I don't like this.
State traffic, helicopter 16, 3 miles to the south. Inbound straight in, helipad ramp will remain east of the field at all times. Solid Springs.
I just don't want to get up too close to that cloud.
Springs helicopter, Foxtrot Papa X-ray correction remaining east of the field, 3 miles for the straight in helicopter pad. Solid Springs.
I got traffic 32,000 feet above. It shouldn't be a factor. Not at 32,000. He's at flight level 32, 320.
Good traffic, Centurion, 84 X-ray, indicated runway 22, clear traffic.
Man, that really kind of made it kind of dark. Alright, so we're about 30 miles away from Voyager Village. .8 to be exact. Direct to 031 degrees.
Solid Spring traffic, helicopter 16 is the beam. The helipad will be making a 180 here, landing direct, Solid Springs. Helicopter Foxtrot for the extra officer following the traffic to the helipad. That's all that's right.
That was our good friend Melvin Leroy making that traffic call for the helipad. Another fellow Twitch streamer. Feel free to check out his channel at Melvin Leroy on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Melvin Leroy. Does a lot of great things with bush flying and helicopters and scenery design, and just an all-around great guy. Making a ground speed of 116 knots. We're indicating 125 miles per hour. think we might have picked up a tailwind because we're getting pushed almost into the yellow at full power. Looks like we may be getting away from that cloud, that darkened cloud. The one that didn't look very friendly. About 28 nautical miles away from Voyager Village. Gonna be our first stop. It's on our cruise checklist. Where's our checklist? Throttle, prop, power, mixture, instruments. Lights are good there.
Solid Springs traffic, helicopter 816 is ramp departure to the southeast. Solid Springs.
Voyager Village traffic, Comanche 7832 Papa is 8 miles to the west. Over by the field, looking for the wind direction. Voyager Village.
We'll start making our...
Papa X-ray Alpha departing from the helipad ramp, that's southeast on the traffic, Solid Springs.
We'll start making our call about 10 miles away from Voyager Village. Make a 10-mile call and a 5-mile call, and as we get closer, more appropriately. Pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. That's what they tell you.
Voyager traffic, Comanche 7832 Papa 2 miles to the west, overflying the field at 2,500, looking for the wind direction, and looking for traffic. Voyager traffic.
we're 20 nautical miles out now. Burnett County Airport, kind of on the way. I do like to kind of have an idea as to what's around as we make our way, and just in case, engine out, whatever the case may be. Even when I'm, doing real-world planning, flight planning, I try to kind of plot myself over or close to airports if at all possible. Sometimes a more zigzag line might actually make more sense than a straight line.
Comanche is 2 miles to the northwest of the field. I will enter a left downwind for runway 4 after the departing traffic. Leave Voyager traffic.
Voyager traffic, enter H4X ready. Going to depart. Runway 04. Holding short. Waiting for landing traffic. Voyager traffic. Voyager traffic.
So what are the winds there at Voyager Village right now? I'm betting it's probably more of a crosswind than anything.
Voyager traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November, 10 miles to the west, will be inbound for landing. Voyager traffic. Voyager traffic.
Voyager Village traffic, Comanche 782 Papa is on the 45 to the left downwind for runway 04, be a full stop. Voyager Village.
Alright, so he's using 04, maybe that's what we should anticipate. But we are we're on like a straight in final for 04. So that's not what I want to do. We can teardrop in and grab a left downwind, and I think that's probably what we're going to do. Or we can go east of it, overfly the field, crossing midfield to grab a left downwind. Decisions. That might be better, because if we cross over midfield, we'll be able to get a visual on the windsock ourselves. If we come in on the teardrop, I mean, I guess we might be able to see the windsock on the downwind.
Voyager Village traffic, White Comanche is left downwind runway 4. Voyager Village traffic.
So the windsock is at runway 04 end. I want to cross over. We'll cross over midfield.
Voyager Village traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November, we're about 6 miles to the west at 2,500 feet. We'll join a 45 to left downwind for runway 4. It'll be a full stop at Voyager Village. Stolen traffic, Cessna 730 Papa Charlie 2 miles to the west. We're going to join a left downwind for runway 01, touch and go, Voyager. Sorry, Stolen Springs traffic, Cessna 730 Papa Charlie, left downwind for runway 01, touch and go, Stolen Springs.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense in Voyager Village 01.
Voyager traffic, White Comanche is left base 04. Voyager. Voyager traffic, White Comanche, base to final 04, Voyager Village.
Voyager Village is 1,020 feet in field elevation. So pattern's going to be about 2,000. We're at 3,000 now. We're 10 miles away.
Solon Springs, 730 Papa Charlie, turning base for runway 01, touch and go, Solon Springs.
Voyager Village traffic, November 033 Foxtrot is 10 miles south. We're going to be crossing over midfield to grab a left downwind, runway 04, full stop, Voyager Village. Born from Pearls, hello, welcome
Voyager
back.
Village traffic, Comanche 7832 Papa, back taxiing runway 04, Voyager Village traffic.
Were you able to fly the event
Voyager traffic,
this evening?
924 X-ray, lining up.
I haven't had a chance to look at the attendance yet.
Is departure, Voyager.
Solon Springs traffic, Cessna 730 Papa Charlie, 1 mile final for runway 01, touch and go. Solon Springs.
On the way to Sawyer, outstanding. Outstanding. Well, I'm glad that you were able to join us again for another
Village
event.
traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November is 45 to left downwind for runway 04. Be a full stop by the traffic ahead in sight. Voyager traffic, Comanche 783 Papa, clear of the runway. Voyager traffic.
My call sign? That's easy.
Voyager traffic, 394.
November 8033 Fox.
Departure, Voyager traffic.
Always the same call sign, all the time. So funny story, I actually have that N number reserved through the FAA because eventually it is going to go on a real world aircraft. But I use it on VATSIM, so I pay real world money for no one to be able to use it, but at any point in time, technically anyone can use it on VATSIM. Alright, we're 3,000 feet, 6 miles out. I'm going to start a descent down to pattern altitude, 2,000 feet. Turn the carpet on, pull some power back, and trim for maybe a 500 foot per minute descent. I'm kind of setting us up east of the field to be able to cross over midfield.
And Voyager traffic 5271 November is turning left base runway 04, full stop Voyager.
Alright, airport's in sight. We're going to come up from the east end and cross over. So we're going to fly west over the airport, do the inspection pass at pattern altitude, confirm the wind is favoring 04 for us and X-plane, and then went for a full stop. I would imagine that the winds are going to be the same.
And Voyager traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November is turning final. Runway 4, full stop Voyager.
Voyager Village traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, now 5 miles south. We're going to be crossing over midfield for left downwind, runway 04 Voyager. When I first loaded into this airport in X-Plane 12, it was covered over with trees. It didn't even have a boundary to it. I knew that it was going to need some work in order to make this thing usable for us for the event today. And then I got to looking at the rest of them, and they all kind of needed some work, so I just redid them all. Except for where we departed from. Alright, there's 2,000 feet. Let's put a little bit of power back in to rest this descent rate just a bit. Carpete's gonna go off. Yeah, field is in sight.
Voyager traffic 5271 November will be back taxiing runway 04, Voyager. Voyager traffic, Comanche 7832 Papa, back taxi for departure runway 04. Voyager traffic.
Oh, I just noticed I still have to update that in my chat bot. Yeah, I gotta. So yeah, we did have our air show back on June 15th, the Virtual USA Flying Club.
Voyager traffic 5271 November.
If you didn't get a chance to check that one out, we will have another one next year.
Voyager traffic.
Always a good time.
Comanche 7832 Papa, departing runway 04 will be a straight out departure with a VFR turn to the east. Voyager Village traffic.
Voyager Village traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot 1 mile east, gonna cross over midfield at pattern altitude to grab a left downwind. 04, full stop, Voyager Village. Alright, traffic departing.
Traffic.
Alright, Voyager Village traffic, November 23 Foxtrot is over midfield to join the left downwind. We have departing traffic in sight, Voyager Village. Okay, I'm gonna lift my left wing. It looks clear. Let's roll into a downwind. Voyager Village traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left downwind 04, full stop, Voyager Village.
Voyager Village traffic, Comanche 7832 Papa is clear of the pattern, running VFR to the east. Voyager Village traffic. Active Eagle traffic, through 94 X-ray, is inbound from the northwest, expecting left downwind, runway 09.
Alright, carpet on. Voyager Village traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, left base 04, full stop, Voyager.
Solid space traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, 10 miles southeast, intentions full stop landing, runway 01, with a right base approach. Solid Springs.
Voyager Village traffic 5271 November is holding short of runway 04 for the arriving traffic. Voyager Village.
500.
Voyager Village traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, final approach 04, full stop, Voyager. We overshot. I lost the airport. Voyager Village traffic, November 33 Foxtrot. We are going around Voyager.
That's the Eagle traffic, Centurion 94 X-ray, left and wait for runway 19.
Alright, there it is. Torpedo. Flaps up.
Voyager Village traffic 5271 November, we're going to line up and wait on runway 04.
Oh, lost that lift component real
Voyager
quick.
Village traffic.
Voyager Village traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left crosswind 04 Voyager. I completely lost the airport on the
Voyager
downwind.
Village traffic 5271 November, be departing runway 04 with the left downwind departure, Voyager Village traffic.
Voyager traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left downwind 04, full stop Voyager.
Nest of Eagles traffic, Comanche 7832 Papa, 10 miles to the northwest, inbound for landing. Nest of Eagles.
Alright, there it is. Okay, beam the numbers, power back, carpet on.
Voyager Village traffic 5271 November is turning left across, or left crosswind. Runway 04 Voyager Village.
Voyager Village, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left base 04, full stop Voyager.
That's the Eagle traffic, Centurion 94 X-rays on final runway 19 for full stop. That's the Eagles. Voyager Village traffic 5271 November is turning left downwind runway 04.
There you are.
Village.
Flaps 2. Carpeet's on. Voyager Village, November 33 Foxtrot, left base to final 04, full stop Voyager. Got that displaced threshold.
Awesome event. Thank you so much, Mike. It was great.
Full flaps.
Yeah, Michael, Ben, this has been great. I'm going to get out of here.
Short
Michael,
final
just
runway
whenever
04.
you're done, just make sure to end the event on the calendar and
Might have to slip it in here
Clear
over the
the,
trees.
clear it when you get the count.
Yeah, thanks for flying.
Absolutely.
Sullivan Springs, traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, turning final. Runway 01, full stop, Sullivan Springs.
Sullivan Springs traffic, Skyhawk 53 Whiskey Mike, 10 miles southeast of the airport. Plan on entering at a 45, left downwind for runway 1.
That's
Voyager
really
Village traffic
annoying.
5271 November is 2,500 feet. Voyager Village traffic.
Sullivan Springs traffic, number 3 Romeo. We're also 10 miles to the southeast of the airport. We're going to overfly the field, enter a left downwind runway 1, full stop, Sullivan Springs.
Voyager Village traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, back taxi 04, and we are clear of 04 Voyager Village.
Nesta vehicles traffic, Comanche 7832 Papa is over the field, entering a left downwind for runway 19er. Nesta vehicles traffic.
Yep, so this is
Nesta vehicles traffic, Secure 94 X-ray.
one of my new scenery projects. I'm gonna park it here for a minute. Over here, just kind of out of the way. I'm gonna step out for just a quick second. Actually, we'll just
Approaching runway 04.
we'll just go grab this parking T right here.
Bye bye
I
fire.
hear you on this.
Oh dear, I have no audio in my headset. Okay, thanks guys.
Nesta vehicles traffic, White Comanche is left downwind runway 19er. Nesta
Parking
vehicles
brake
traffic.
on. Strobes off for now. We'll be right back.
Springs
Gonna take a
traffic,
quick
Great
break.
Romeo, we're overflying the field. We're gonna enter a left downwind for runway 15. Solon Springs traffic, 423 Charlie Lima is vacating the runway. Solon Springs traffic, 3 Romeo, we're at left downwind, runway 1, Solon Springs.
Nesta vehicles traffic, White Comanche left base 19. Nesta vehicles. Nesta vehicles traffic, White Comanche is base to final runway 19, full stop. Nesta vehicles traffic.
Okay, can we try one more time, please?
Yep, still got you.
All right, now I hear you, so that's problem solved.
Great time tonight, guys. Thank you very much.
Solon Springs traffic, 3
Appreciate
Romeo,
it.
turning left base, runway 1, Solon Springs.
Solon Springs traffic, Skyhawk 53 Whiskey Mike, overflying the airfield, entering the left downwind for runway 1, full stop. Solon Springs traffic.
Nesta vehicles traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November, we're 10 miles to the west. Inbound for runway 19, we'll overfly the field at 2,600 feet and enter left downwind for runway
Thank you for your
19,
patience.
Nesta vehicles.
Solon Springs traffic, 3 Romeo, turning final, runway 1, Solon Springs.
Okay. Scooted back up here. Okay, manual brakes on, parking brake off, mixture rich, strobed going back on. Voyager Village traffic, November 033 Foxtrot is taking runway 04, straight out Voyager Village.
Solon Springs traffic, Skyhawk 53 Whiskey Mike, left downwind, runway 1.
Approaching runway 04.
Nesta vehicles traffic, Comanche is clear of the runway. Nesta vehicles.
Okay,
Nesta Eagles traffic, November 26 November
our
is
center line, full power.
0 miles to the southwest. We'll be overflying Nesta Eagles and turning to the northwest. Nesta Eagles traffic.
Airspeed's coming up. We got some obstacles here. Alright, let's go. VX up. Clear obstacle. Let's lower the nose down. Voyager Village, November 33 Foxtrot, departure leg 04, Voyager.
Dawn Springs traffic, Ray Romeo is clear of the runway.
Flaps are going to come up, we're better than 80.
Skyhawk 53 Whiskey Mike turning left stage for runway 1.
Nest of Eagles traffic, Comanche is back taxiing runway 19, Nest of Eagle.
With my right wing, that looks clear. Let's head on to Nest of Eagles. And runway 01 is going to be our runway for this one.
Nest of Eagles traffic, Comanche is departing runway 19. Will be a left turnout VFR to the northeast. Nest of Eagles traffic.
Nest of Eagles traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November is 5 miles. To the west, we'll overfly the field at 2,600 feet, enter left downwind for 19. Full stop, Nest of Eagles.
Well, I guess we're using runway 19er now.
Cold Spring traffic. Skyhawk 53 Whiskey Mike turning final. Runway 1. Stop.
Nest of Eagles, field elevation 2,115 feet. So let's at least be at 2,200 here real soon. Then again, we'll probably cross over midfield or left downwind.
It's going to be back taxi runway 19 for northeast departure. Nest of Eagles.
Nest of Eagles traffic, Comanche 7832 Papa, clear of the pattern to the east, departing VFR. Last call, Nest of Eagles.
Nest of Eagles traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November, 2 miles to the west, 2,600 feet. We'll overfly the field and join a left downwind for runway 19, Nest of Eagles.
Voyager Village traffic, helicopter 16 is 7 miles to the east of the field, inbound 2,500, Voyager Village.
Have we been using 122.9 for Voyager Village?
Paper.
Cold Springs traffic. Skyhawk 53 Whiskey Mike clears the exit runway. Cold Springs.
Nest of Eagles traffic, 5271 November is overhead the field, 2,600 feet. We'll fly a teardrop entry to the left downwind, runway 19, full stop, Nest of Eagles.
Nest of Eagles traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is 10 miles west of the field. We're going to be crossing over midfield to join a left downwind, runway 19er, full stop, Nest of Eagles.
Nest of Eagles traffic, Centurion H4 X-ray departing runway 19 for a northeast departure, Nest of Eagles.
So Nest of Eagles sort of runs north and south. We're going to be crossing over midfield to join a left downwind, runway 19er, full stop, Nest of Eagles.
Nest of Eagles traffic, Centurion H4 X-ray departing runway 19 for a northeast departure, Nest of Eagles.
So Nest of Eagles sort of runs north and south.
Voyager Village traffic. Helicopter
It's kind of wooded on both sides, lots of trees.
We're going to be direct to the ramp and we'll remain clear of the traffic pattern. Voyager Village.
Voyager Village helicopter, Foxtrot Papa X-ray office following helicopter traffic to the ramp will remain clear of the pattern at Voyager Village. West of Eagles traffic, Skyhawk 5271 November is on the left downwind for runway 19, full stop West of Eagles.
The helipad at Voyager Village has fresh paint. Be careful.
Copy that. Voyager Village helicopter 816 is going to approach the ramp from the lake, and we're about 2 miles down Voyager Village.
Voyager Village, November 26 November is approximately 10 miles to the south. Voyager traffic.
West Eagles traffic 5271 November is turning left base, runway 19, full stop Voyager. West of Eagles.
West of Eagles traffic, center next 4 X-ray.
Traffic.
Runway 19, going to depart northeast. West of Eagles.
Thanks for flying.
West of Eagles traffic 5271 November is turning final runway 19, full stop.
Alright, we got traffic off of our right wing. Nest of Eagles traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, now 5 miles west. Be crossing over midfield to join a left downwind 01, correction 19er, full stop, Nest of Eagles. Pattern's 2100, we're 27 now. Let's get our carb heat on.
Voyager Village traffic,
Pull
helicopter
some power out.
is going to take a 360 and approach the helipad one more time. Voyager Village.
Nest of Eagles traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, 2.5 miles west. Be crossing over midfield, grab left downwind 19er, full stop, Nest of Eagles.
West of Eagles traffic 5271 November is clear of runway 19, West of Eagles.
Okay, this is airport number 2 that I did for the event tonight in X-Plane 12.
Voyager Village traffic, helicopter 816 is on approach to the helipad. We are currently west of the
field.
The touchdown points are marked with triple barrels, red and white. The runway is marked with red and white barrels. Nest of Eagles traffic, November 33 Foxtrots, crossing over midfield, grab a left downwind, 19er full stop, Nest of Eagles. Oh, bit of a...
Thank you very much for the event. Had a good time.
Hey, thanks for flying. Alright, let me lift my left wing. Looks clear. We'll start to roll into a downwind. Nest of Eagles traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, turning left downwind, 19er full stop, Nest of Eagles. Alright, we are being the so-called number showtime. Power's coming back, carb heat's on. We're in the white arc. Let's grab 10 degrees of flaps and pitch for 80 miles per hour.
Voyager Village traffic, November to 6 November, will be entering 45 to the left downwind, runway 19, November to 6 November.
With my left wing, it looks clear. Let's roll into a left base. Nest of Eagles traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, left base 19er full stop, Nest of Eagles. Flaps 2.
Voyager Village traffic,
65 miles per hour, I can work with that.
Will be number 2 by 6 November, entering a 45 degree entry to the left downwind for runway.
Lift my left wing, looks clear.
Voyager Village.
Nest of Eagles, November 33 Foxtrot, left base to final approach, 19er full stop,
500.
Nest of Eagles. Alright, we got a soft field here. Let's protect this nose gear at all times. Transition. Hold that nose, hold it back, all the way back, all the way back. Let's keep our taxi roll in. We'll go all the way down. Carpet off. Keep that back pressure and keep that weight off the nose. And we'll go ahead and we'll exit over here. Okay.
Approaching runway 01.
Alright.
Nest of Eagles traffic, 5271 November. We're going to back taxi runway 19 for a departure to the northeast. Nest of Eagles.
We'll just taxi up on the taxiway here.
Voyager Village traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa 5 southeast of the field at 2500. We'll be crossing midfield to enter a left downwind for runway 4, Voyager Village.
Voyager Village traffic, helicopter 816 is ramp departure to the southeast. We'll be looking for that inbound traffic, Voyager Village.
This whole length is kind of a taxiway from the south ramp up here to the north ramp. Then we won't have to back taxi as far after he departs. We're just gonna hang out here. In the real world, these barrels are orange and white, but for my depiction, they're red and white in X-plane.
Voyager Village, helicopter Foxtrot, Papa X-ray Alpha, departing southeast following helicopter traffic, Voyager Village.
Flaps up. And then we're going to treat this as a soft field takeoff as well.
November is departing runway 19, left downwind departure. Nest of Eagles.
Voyager Village traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa 3 southeast of the field. We have the helicopter traffic in sight. We'll be crossing midfield to enter a left downwind for runway 4, Voyager Village.
Yeah, Voyager Village, the helicopter traffic will stay down here at 1,500.
Traffic on same runway.
Well, not exactly.
Voyager Village, November 26 November will be following behind the Cessna. Voyager traffic.
I'm assuming he got off the ground. Nest of Eagles traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, back taxi runway 19er, Nest of Eagles.
And Nest of Eagles traffic, 5271 November is left crosswind 19, Nest of Eagles.
Alright. Soft field. Keep that nose back. Keep that yoke
Approaching
back.
runway 0119.
Once we're on the runway, we're
Entered
not going to
runway 01.
We don't want to come to a stop. So we're going to go down here, we're going to cut it wide, turn around, and roll right into our takeoff roll. And keep that back pressure in on this elevator here.
And Nest of Eagles traffic, 5271 November is turning left downwind. Runway 19 will be departing the area to the northeast, climbing to 2,500 feet. Nest of Eagles, last call.
Alright, pull some power back. Don't come to a stop, don't come to a stop, don't come to a stop.
Voyager Village traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa.
Alright, full power, keep that nose back.
We'll be entering a left downwind for runway 4, Voyager
Alright,
Village.
nose is up. Alright, we're airborne, ground effect, get some airspeed. Voyager Village traffic, correction, Nest of Eagles traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, departure leg 19er, Nest of Eagles. Thanks JPC, I think that was a pretty decent soft field takeoff.
Left downwind, runway 4, Voyager Village.
Old School Mike, welcome on board Felicity. My name is Michael as well. Thank you for the follow. We just departed Nest of Eagles, 1 Hotel Niner.
16 is 10 miles to the west of the field inbound at 1,900. Voyager Village.
Alright, so that was airport number 2.
Voyager Village traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa left base, runway 4, Voyager Village.
Let me lift my left wing, make sure we're clear, and we
Voyager
are.
Village, November 26 November is crossing over midfield at 2,000. Going to the left from front.
Yes, JPC, I need to I need to correct that. Let me see if I can actually... I keep meaning to go in and change that in stream elements. See if I can do that from here real quick. Okay, I can't do that right now.
Voyager Village traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa, short final, runway 4, Voyager Village.
You just landed at Salon Springs yourself. Outstanding. So we're going to go in here and check out Sawyer County. It's the third airport that I developed for this event. And then our last stop is going to be Salon Springs, the last airport I did for X-Plane 12 for this event. And all of them definitely needed work regardless. So they're all getting uploaded to the Scenery Gateway, and then they will be released in the next Scenery Cut.
Voyager Village traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa, clear, runway 4, Voyager Village.
Voyager Village, November 26 November is on final for runway 4, Voyager Village traffic.
Voyager Village traffic, helicopter 816 is 5 to the west of the field. We're going to enter left-hand pad at runway 4, Voyager Village. Oh, sorry, Nest of Eagles.
Old school Mike, did you fly it in X-Plane? Alright, 2,700 feet. Sawyer County is 1,200 feet. We can go down to maybe 2,500 feet and be alright. I don't want to get too high. We're not too very far. And we also 122, okay, 122.8, so let's get that on standby. So when we're 10 to the southwest of Sawyer County, we'll make our start making our calls on 122.8.
Voyager Village traffic, November 26 November is clear of the active Voyager Village traffic.
Runway 1634. Probably runway, actually we'll just grab the weather. 118.4.
Wind calm. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions broken at 12,000. Temperature 22. Dew point 17. Altimeter 2993.
903.
Voyager Village traffic,
Okay.
Cessna 129 Alpha Papa taking runway 22.
Winds are calm.
Left, crosswind departure, Voyager Village.
Winds are calm, and I'm so.
Traffic, helicopter 816 is turning left downwind, runway 4, Nest of Eagles.
And I think I want to land this one on probably runway 34.
That's the Eagles helicopter Fox Alpha Vector also will be also making a left downwind for runway.
And I'll tell you why.
Visual spacing. That's the Eagles.
I'll tell you why I want to choose 3-4, because for some reason I misjudge. Then best case scenario is I can sidestep and use the remaining distance of runway 03 to land or either get back up in the air. Coming in runway 316, there's far less options we have should something go awry on this 1,000 foot crash strip. So yeah, our goal is to land and hold short of the asphalt runway.
Nest of Eagles traffic, helicopter 16 is left base runway 4, Nest of Eagles.
Voyager Village traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa departing the area to the southeast.
Tabletop Android, Mark, my friend, coming with an awesome, outstanding raid of 8 viewers. Thank you so much. Rat Hole 80, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in Raiders. My name's Michael. Welcome aboard Felicity.
Voyager Village, November 26 November, is back taxiing to runway 4. We'll be departing to the
Red Bear and Flies, thank you so much. I've been a long time follower of your channel, so greatly appreciate you having you on board here. Thank you so much for the channel follow as well. Outstanding. Tabletop Android says, we love Felicity. Well, great. I'm glad you do. WestJet, hello, my friend. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. So we just departed a grass strip called Nest of Eagles, and we're heading to Sawyer County doing some prop pops here in Wisconsin.
Helicopter 16 is turning final runway 4, Nest of Eagles.
We are utilizing the latest release of X-Plane 12, and the 2 remaining airports that we're landing at are brand new airports that I just released for X-Plane. So you guys are some of the first to be able to see that.
Hovering on the final approach course for following the helicopter traffic on final for Nest of Eagles.
Question from Red Bear and Flies, or is this a setup for a 182, or what is it for? I actually have this outfitted for 3 different Cessna profiles.
Traffic Centuria, November 8 for X-ray, inbound from the field from the southeast. It's going to make inbound for straight in runway 01. Solid Springs traffic.
My primary flight model is a 172 Foxtrot. That's what I fly in this thing most of the time. I do have a profile for a 182 Mike.
Helicopter 16 is clear of runway 4, Nest of Eagles.
And we also fly the Cessna 210. So a little bit of normal, a little bit of high performance, and a little bit of complex, kind of all rolled into the one unit here. But they're all primarily high wing Cessna variants.
Nest of Eagles clear runway 4,
Because the cabin, the panel, it's all built to the 172 specifications. So when I try to fly and fit like a tandem aircraft in here, things kind of look a little bit skewy because you know, the scale isn't really set. Okay, let's switch this over. Sawyer County traffic, November 033 Foxtrot. We're 9 miles west. We're going to be setting up for teardrop entry to runway 34 or full stop Sawyer.
Voyager Village, Twin Navy on 394 out.
Alright, so runway 34 is the shorter of the 2 available runways. And again, I'm choosing 3-4 should I misjudge. I've got, hopefully have that remaining runway 03 available for a mishap. You know, if we set up for runway 16, we have a lot less options at the end of that runway.
Sawyer County Traffic 5271 November is on a 1 mile final for runway 03. Be a touch and go. On the go, we'll be departing the pattern to the northwest. Sawyer County Traffic.
So again, Mark, appreciate the raid. Thank you so much, Raiders. We love raids. That is how we support each other here in the Twitch community. So again, Mark, I do greatly appreciate it. I hope your stream and your flight went well. What were you doing today, Mark, if you're still about? Oh, nice. GA Tuesday was in Hawaii today. Very, very nice. And you were doing a review of the Courtesy 46 Commando as well. Good deal. Good deal. Well, if you... was difficult. Are you talking about the aircraft system, that specific system in that aircraft, or VOR navigation in general? Because, you know, I can always help you out with that if you ever have any questions. Fuel management was also interesting. Well, but did you fall out of the sky?
Sawyer County Traffic 5271 November is turning left crosswind. We'll be departing the area to the northwest, climbing 2,500 feet. Sawyer County Traffic.
Sawyer County now, November 33 Foxtrot is now 5 miles west. Going to be making the teardrop entry into runway 34, full stop, Sawyer. Okay, gotcha. That makes more sense. Sometimes aircraft systems or new systems are definitely a learning curve. Alright, well there's my 1,000 foot runway. This is gonna be a treat. Okay, let's start setting up to teardrop down in there. Maybe 2,200 feet. I don't want to be any lower than that. Okay. 2,200 feet. 100 miles per hour.
Traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa 5, northwest of the field. We will find the field to enter a left downwind for runway 1 for full stop landing.
Oh my gosh, and another amazing raid from Sim Caesar. Welcome on in, my friend. Peter Mooney, hello, always a pleasure to have you on board. Welcome on in, Raiders. We were just talking about how we love raids so much because that's how we support ourselves here on Twitch. So welcome on in. My name's Michael. Welcome aboard, Felicity. You caught us just in time. We are coming in for hopefully a nice, very, very short 1,000 foot grass strip landing. We're using X-Plane 12, and this is a brand new airport that I just did for X-Plane 12, so you guys are some of the first to be able to see this one. So thank you so much for the raid, Sim Caesar. Always a pleasure. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Sawyer County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is now on a left downwind, runway 34, full stop, hopefully, Sawyer County. That's short. 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet. Alright. We're beam the numbers. But we're going to extend this downwind just a little bit. Okay. Carpeet's going to come on. Power's going to come back. 1600. We're in the white arc. Let's grab 10 degrees of flaps. Prepare for that bubble up. And capture 80 miles per hour. Sawyer County, November 33 Foxtrot, left base, runway 34, full stop, Sawyer. Gosh. Michael, 1,000 feet. Here we go. Flaps 2. Alright, let's roll it. Sawyer County, November 33 Foxtrot, left base to final approach, 34, full stop, Sawyer. Alright, the plan is to land and hold short of the paved runway. So dump the flaps and we'll slip it on in there. Power's all the way out.
500.
Come on. Come on, get down there. Come on. Are we too high still? I don't know. It's gonna be iffy. It's gonna be iffy. Alright, we're gonna go around. We're not gonna stop it. We'd be able to touch it, but we're not gonna stop in time. Sawyer County, November 33 Foxtrot is gonna be going around, Sawyer. Yes, I know I've got this 3,600 feet runway at my disposal, but I put that grass runway there. May as well try and use it too. Okay, I'm getting a lot of balloon from all these flaps in, so I'm gonna go ahead and take about 10 degrees out right now. Oh, we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna have to drop it in a bit lower on final. Now that I have a better sight picture of what that's gonna look like. Take some more flaps out. Cold Nebo, welcome, welcome. Alright, remaining flaps coming out currently. Sawyer County, November 33 Foxtrot, departure left 34, turning left crosswind, Sawyer. Lift my left wing to make sure it was clear. We'll roll this crosswind. Set my heading bug to that runway, gives me a little bit better visual. Alright, field elevation 1200. Let's try 800 AGL. So 2000 will stay here. That's good. Let's roll downwind. Sawyer County, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left downwind, 34, full stop, Sawyer. Alright, I'm going to start dropping some power now. We don't need to be going so fast in the pattern anyway. Let's trim for this. I do that, you know, when I'm in the pattern. If I'm on the ground, I'll set my heading bug to the wind direction. That gives me a visual of my takeoff roll for any wind correction needed. Alright, we're going to try this again. Yeah, the Foxtrot I fly in real life does not have a heading bug, unfortunately. So I get that completely. Alright, we're beaming the numbers now. We're going to extend this downwind just a little bit. I'm going to drop the flaps a lot sooner. It's going to take us a bit more power, but it's going to give me a bit more control over the airspeed as well. Okay. Carpete's gonna come on. Let's bring the power out and drop the flaps into 10 degrees now. Prepare for that bubble up. We'll trim for this. Okay. Let's pull that power out now. Start descending. Flaps 2. Flaps 3.
Short final runway 34.
Right rudder. Little left aileron. Come on, slip and dip it down in there. Pay no attention to that thing that says avoid slips with flaps down. Watch the fence. Okay, just transition on the ground, brakes, flaps up. Whew. Alright, well, we landed. Firebird 911, thank you, greatly appreciated. I worked hard to do so. My name is Michael, welcome to the channel. Carpet off. Alright, well, let's just take it.
Approaching runway 0321.
Probably shouldn't have come to a stop there. Looks clear, looks clear. We may as well just take this one back out. We'll treat it as a very, very short field. But let's go ahead and taxi over here. Sawyer County traffic, November 8033
Entered runway 03,
back taxi runway
21
to the ramp, Sawyer. So this one was just submitted to the X-Plane Scenery Gateway. It will be included in the next release. Yeah, you should be able to download it in the next couple days or so. How are we doing on fuel? We're good on fuel. Don't need to get any fuel there. Sawyer County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot. We're going to back taxi runway 03 for runway 16 in the grass for takeoff, Sawyer. Stop here for a minute.
Approaching runway 0321.
03 approach is clear. 21 approach looks clear. Clear. Okay. Let's just double check. Turn this
Entered
way.
runway 0321.
And looks clear that way. Thousand feet to take off. I think we can get this.
Approaching runway 16.
Maybe. We'll find out. Alright, she climbs better with no flaps. Carpeet's off. Okay, full power. Let's keep that nose wheel planted. Brakes are on. I think that's about all she's gonna have.
Southwest. We'll be flying over midfield landing. Runway.
Sawyer County, November 833 Foxtrot, taking runway 16 straight out Sawyer. Alright, brakes off. Full power. Keep that nose wheel planted, maybe. Rudder. Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Just rotate. Ground effect, airspeed, VX. Clear obstacle, I think. Alright, we're good. We're good. Sawyer County, November 33 Foxtrot, departure leg, runway 16, straight out, Sawyer. Alright, next stop is Siloam Springs. Whoa. That was a real fast way to get some airspeed by pointing straight down, Michael. Okay, we're almost 700 above the ground. That's 500, close enough. With my left wing, that looks clear. I'm not staying in the pattern, so I don't need to make any additional traffic calls. I can just make a 45 degree off the departure leg and then get on our merry way. Siloam Springs is going to be our last stop. Siloam Springs Municipal, Kilo Oscar Lima Golf, AWAS 119.5. Let's go ahead and try and grab that.
Sawyer County traffic, November 26 November is
.6.
approximately 5 miles.
2.17, altimeter 2993.
119.6. Doesn't seem like ASOS is working. Alright, lift my left wing, that looks clear. Let's make another left-hand turn and we'll start heading northwest. If you come in from the raid from either Tabletop Android or SimCaesar and are still here, I do greatly appreciate you sticking around.
Sawyerville traffic, Navion 304 Alpha Mike is 5 miles to the southwest. We'll be overflying the field, entering a left downwind for 21. We'll stop Sawyerville.
Sawyer traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, going to be overflying the field east to west at 2,800 feet, Sawyer. Scenery wise, we are using X-Plane 12.1.0 with ortho photos that I did using ortho for XP. I don't use auto ortho currently. And then of course the new X-Plane airports that I did for this event. Sim Heaven and Global Force version 2.
Traffic.
Sawyer traffic, November 26, November, will be crossing midfield, going to the left downwind for runway 16. I have both of you in sight. I'm behind you. Avion.
And we just overflew that traffic. Oscar Lima Golf is our final stop. Winds 250 at 3. So runway 19 is going to be our preferred runway. And from here we can enter in on a 45 to grab a left downwind for that runway. What we can do is cross over. We can head west a little bit, find the railroad tracks, and we'll follow the railroad tracks all the way up. Here we are, overflying this body of water here. So if we head west, we can probably grab these tracks, and these tracks will take us almost kind of sets us up decently to get to the airport there.
Destin.
Sawyer traffic, November 26, November, turning left base for runway 21. Sawyer traffic. Sawyer traffic, Davion 4 Alpha Mike, clear of 21, taxi to the right, Sawyer traffic.
Sounds like we just missed a couple planes coming into Sawyer.
Sawyer County traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa, 10 southwest of the field, the overflying runway 21 to enter a left downwind for a full stop landing. Sawyer County.
Alright, railroad tracks are in sight. Double check our heading indicator, the compass, because it likes to drift. That looks good. Manifold pressure looks good. Oil pressure looks good. Oil temperature is in the green. Suction looks good. Fuel flow is good. Alright, everything's checking out.
Sawyer traffic, November 26 November is clear. Active. I'm going to be parking.
Alright, what do we got here? 15 miles or so. I say we have enough time. Tell you what, mixture's gonna go full rich, power's gonna go high. I'm gonna take us up to about 5,000 feet. We'll do a couple clearing turns, and we're gonna do a little bit of air work. I practiced some stall spins the other day and recoveries. I think I want to practice another one or two of those before we get to our final destination.
Sawyer County traffic, Navy on 304 off Mike, taking off runway 21. We'll be departing on the left downwind.
Salone Springs is 112.9 or so. We'll have to switch over frequencies.
Papa, 5 southwest of the field. We'll be overflying runway 21 to enter left downwind for a from landing. Sawyer County. Sawyer County, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa has departing traffic in sight.
Good eyes.
I have the best binoculars in the business.
Alright, 4,000. I think we want to be probably closer to 6,000 before we do this. We're essentially going to put ourselves into a stall and then aggravate it. And best case scenario is going to induce a spin.
Sawyer County traffic, Navy on 394 off Mike, clear of 21. We're on the left downwind. We'll be departing to the north. Sawyer County.
Alright, heading bug. Just kind of gives us a reference. 4,500 feet. Let's go ahead and do a climbing left 360. Tabletop Android, thanks again for the raid. Appreciate you coming in. Have a great evening. Okay, is 5,200 feet, and 100, we just did 180 degrees.
Sawyer County traffic.
Another 180 degrees might get us up to
midfield of 2,000.
close to 6,000.
A left downwind for runway 21, Sawyer County.
Alright, there's 360 degrees, we're at 5,400 feet. Is that going to be enough? Am I comfortable with that? Yeah, we can try it here, why not? Alright, so let's pull some power out. We're descending. We're descending. Alright, full power. Pitch back.
Cessna 129 Alpha Papa, left downwind, runway 21.
Stall's imminent. There's the stall. Alright, incipient spin. There's our develop spin, power to idle, rudder opposite, neutral, elevator forward.
Sync rate, sync rate.
Sawyer County traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa, left base, runway 21, Sawyer County.
Well, if our plane didn't break apart, or if our plane hasn't broken apart, we might have been alright. We were well past VNE. That's the never exceed speed. That's, you know, possible structural damage type speeds. And we lost 2,500 feet there. So, do we want to try it with flaps?
Sawyer County traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa, short final, runway 21, full stop, Sawyer County.
We'll try it with flaps. I don't want to get too close to the airport. I want to stay about at least 10 miles away. So let's do an about face, and we'll climb back up, and then we'll put flaps in, like say maybe we were coming in for landing, we'd be in landing configuration. We can try it like that. We might even do power off stall. Right now I'm just doing some climbing turns just to kind of get us some altitude while not getting us close to the airport too much. We could probably try it from maybe 4,500 or so. Go around one more time.
Runway 21 at Alpha.
go up to 5,000 feet and we'll do it power off.
County traffic, Cessna 129 Alpha Papa, Alpha to the ramp, Clark County.
Alright, there's 5,000 feet, we'll level off here. Okay. Alright, here we go, 5,000 feet, showtime, power's gonna come back. Carpeet's gonna come on. We're in the white arc. Let's just dump all the flaps out. Let's put them all in at once. We'll add some power here. Alright, we're descending. We're descending, coming into land, maybe 60 miles an hour, 65 miles per hour. Alright, pull back. Stalls imminent. Incipient spin, develop spin. Power to idle, rudder opposite of the spin. Elevator neutral. Hang on. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Sync rate.
Hold on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know if I'm gonna save it, guys. Come on, break that stall. Come on, break the stall. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, either I had too much rudder input initially, just as my reaction. Some of you may be aware of the name of Rich Stoll, who came up with the acronym PARE for stall spin recoveries. PARE stands for power. You want to pull that power back if you have power in. Aileron, we want their ailerons neutral. Rudder would be opposite of the spin. And then if you need to break that stall, and as weird as it might sound, push that elevator forward. Now, I either had too much rudder in initially, which, you know, and they even say, you don't slam it, you just ease that rudder in. Or I didn't have enough power to break the stall. So I don't know if it was a combination of the both, but what ended up happening there, just very close to the, you know, right before we spun right into almost ground, or right before we almost spun into the ground, I added a bit of power and I eased off of the rudder. So I don't know if it's a combination of the both of those, but we leveled off probably 400 or 500 above the ground, roughly. Okay, enough of that practice stuff. Let's just go land our plane. Sim Mr. Egan, hello, pleasure to chat with you again. Romeo01, hello. Reset transponder, it says tense. Yes, that I can definitely concur with. It was certainly tense. Okay, from here, how are we gonna do this? We have enough time to get back over and still kind of come up on a 45 for runway 19er. But let's go ahead and make a traffic call. Switch over here. Salon Springs, Traffic November 033 Foxtrot is about 8 miles south of the field. Gonna be crossing over midfield to grab the left downwind runway 19er, Salon Springs. We may as well just take it up this way and cross over midfield.
Salon Springs traffic, Navy on 4 Alpha Mike, clear the runway, taxi, departing. Salon Springs traffic.
Salon Springs traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, about 7 miles south. When crossing over midfield, join the left downwind runway 19er, full stop, Salon Springs. Alright, field elevation here is 1100 feet, 1102 feet, 1102. I'm going to say pattern altitude is going to be 2100 feet. We are 2700 feet currently, so we need to lose about 600 feet. Let's just go ahead and do that. Curb heat coming on, power coming back. Let's just drop down to pattern altitude. Salon Springs traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, now 4 miles south, crossing over midfield, left downwind, 1 minor, full stop, Salon Springs.
Everybody, once again, this evening, and see you. And have a good night.
See ya. Have a good one.
Pull some power back some more. Slow us down a little bit. Alright, there's 2100 feet. Let's level off here. I try to cross closer to the numbers, as opposed to actual midfield, just because it gives me a bit longer of a downwind. Sloan Springs traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, crossing over midfield, left downwind, 19er, full stop, Sloan Springs. Sloan Springs, November 33 Foxtrot, left downwind, 19er, full stop, Sloan Springs. Alright, beam the numbers, power back, curb heat on, flaps to 10, capture 80 knots, or 80 miles per hour I should say. Let's roll into a left base. Sloan Springs, November 33 Foxtrot, left base, 19er, full stop. Slow. Flaps 2. Sloan Springs, November 33 Foxtrot, left base to final approach, 19er, full stop, Sloan Springs.
500.
Traffic.
A little bit high. It's alright.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna head out. Y'all gentlemen enjoy the rest of your evening.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Thanks for flying.
Of course.
See ya.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that taxi line, it's a little crooked. Repeat off. Sloan Springs, November 8033 Foxtrot, back taxi runway 19er, Sloan Springs. Flaps going up. Alright, strobes off. Sloan Springs, November 8033 Foxtrot is clear of runway 19er, taxi to the ramp, Sloan. Just gonna taxi around. I actually want to just make sure I can fit through these hangars. Make sure we don't need to do any sort of last minute adjustments before I send it off to the gateway. be alright. Work out just fine. Alright, we'll just go ahead and take this one here. Go ahead and shut down. And we'll go back up to the fueling. We'll shut down up there. Alright, I'm standing. Strobes going off. Okay, nav lights, taxi lights, landing lights off. Avionics gonna go off. G5's down. Compass off. Mixture to lean. Mags to off. And master off. Alright, outstanding. Parking brake on. Hey Ben, Michael, thanks for a great event. I had fun, appreciate it.
And thanks for making the scenery as well.
Yeah, the sceneries looked awesome, Tree Fox.
Hey, I appreciate it. They need it done anyway, and they're on their way off to the scenery gateway.
Awesome.
Thanks for flying tonight.
Yeah, I had fun. It was a good route. Some fun airports, and yeah, just an overall decent day to fly.
It's nice we can get those from time to time.
Hey, Brant, Peter Mooney says hello.
Tell Peter Mooney that he's the best in his class.
I will be sure to relay that. Alright. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. And Peter Mooney, I know you heard, but Brant says you're the best in your class. I don't know what he means by that. I'm not going to imply nothing. Okay. Seatbelt. Alright, let's head back to the hangar real quick. I want to catch up on the chat, say some thank yous, and then we will say goodnight. Disconnect. Disconnect from VATSIM. I did that already. Okay. Alright everyone, yeah, let me turn the AC off so you can hear a little better.
I do want to say thank you all for coming in and hanging out this evening for our prop hops around the Wisconsin area. Real quick, we will go over the route again and airports we touched base at. We departed out of St. Paul downtown. This was the only airport that I did not touch for this event tonight. It is on my radar. It does need some work, but it was at least usable for today's flight. Departed out of there. We flew northeast. Yeah, okay. So I know we landed at another one. I came across this airport en route. I didn't know anything about it, but I did have a nice grass runway for our use. So I just kind of did a 360 into a final approach there. It's not the most appropriate way to enter in the traffic pattern, but I still wanted to go down and check it out while we were en route. There was no other traffic in the area, so I used my best judgment to make that landing there. And then, well, touch and go. We departed out, and our first actual full stop was Voyager Village, which is right in the middle of the golf course. I crossed over midfield initially to grab the left downwind. I thought I had the field. I did not. I turned too soon. And as you can kind of see here, that put us northwest of the airport. Realized what happened, and then came back in for another pattern entry into Voyager Village. Was able to touch down and park at the ramp for a minute. We departed back out of runway 04, made a right crosswind, and flew to Nest of Eagles, which was a nice grass strip about 3,500 feet long. Again, crossed over midfield to grab a left downwind into a full stop at Nest of Eagles. That is also on the going to be on the X-Plane Scenery Gateway for download. Departed Nest of Eagles, flew northeast up to Sawyer County. This was that 1,000-foot grass strip that we did there. The first one was definitely no good. Ended up being too high, a little bit too fast. If we touched the grass, we wouldn't have been able to stop by the paved runway. But departed back out, made the left crosswind, and then came back in for all intents and purposes, it was an acceptable landing into runway 34. Departed runway 16 via short field and flew sort of a roundabout pattern. It almost looks like a pattern, but it's not. Just kind of circled about and overflew the airport to pick up a route that would take us to Siloam Springs, but that was not without practicing some stall spins, and we can kind of see, I don't know if it happened, if that was one, or if that was just a turn that we did. But over here is where we nearly lost it. I honestly thought that wasn't going to be able to pull that off. I thought we were going to crash, for sure. But at the last minute, I don't know if we got a gust of wind that helped us, or just some of the input changes, but I was able to break the spin and break the stall and get us back into level flight, to which we continued on to Siloam Springs to overfly again midfield close to the numbers to grab a left downwind, left base to final approach. So decent flight, decent route. I do want to say thank you to Jet Pilot Cinnamon, who came in with the channel resubscription when we first started out this evening. Old School Mike 53 came in with a new follow to the channel. Tabletop Android with a rate of 8 viewers. Thank you so much again, Tabletop Android. I know you already left for the evening, but I do want to thank you. Rathole80 came in with a new follow to the channel. Thank you so much. Red Baron Flies, another Twitch streamer. Please go check out their channel. Give them a follow as well. So thank you for that channel follow, sir. Sim Caesar with his epic raid of 34 viewers. Always a pleasure to be rated by Sim Caesar. Definitely no stranger in the flight sim community whatsoever. Firebird 911 with a new channel follow, so thank you so much for that as well. Always a pleasure. Flying is fun, but flying is more fun when it's more than one. And you all make that happen for me, so I do thank you so much for that. I do want to catch up real quick with the chat and say thanks for Sparky Pilot 86 who came in earlier. KW for Life showed up. Jet Pilot Cinnamon, Born from Pearls, came in to say hi. Old School Mike 53 said hello. And of course Tabletop Android was here. Andrew Friable Logic 51 said hi. First time raider Rathole 80, thank you again for saying hello. WestJet, my longest viewer and one of my channel moderators, was here for a little bit. And Cold Nebo, Scotty Tahati, Mr. Egan, always a pleasure. Romy01, hello. Monster SD 619. If I didn't miss anybody, I do apologize. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with the chat. Firebird 911 complimented the cockpit, so again, thank you so much for that. Yeah. And then a couple of comments about that fully developed stall spin that we were in. So, KW for Life, thank you again. Good evening. And again, if you're an X-plane flyer, feel free to keep an eye out for those airports should you be interested in any of them. And of course, they will be available in the next scenery cut, which I'm thinking it's going to be 12.1.1 maybe for the next scenery cut. So, but that is it for me. Again, thank you all. It's always a pleasure. So, until our next unscheduled flight, I hope you all take care and stay safe. Take care of each other. That's very, very important, especially nowadays. And let's see who we can go and raid this evening. Tell you what, we're gonna continue with the event. Looks like Melvin Leroy is still flying in the same event. I don't know how much longer he is going to be flying, but let's go and raid Melvin Leroy and say hello to him. Again, you all take care and stay safe, and we will see you next time. If you cannot stick around for the rest of his stream, please just stick around for the raid. Have a wonderful evening. Again, my name is Michael. It's my pleasure flying with you all. Take care.